Now then, welcome back to another episode on the FTOG server, playing some more Avant 3. Now, today I'm solving problems. Today I'm solving issues, not going into uncharted water as such, but this is fairly new. In a recent update, this telepad from Ender.io became useless. This cost me a fortune to make back in the day. The dialing device looks really awesome. It looks brilliant in comparison to what we've got here for RF Tools. RF Tools has the cool beam, but this is not beamy. It's not very beamy. Not very beamy at all. It looks cool though. I like it. I like the look of it. In my little teleporter room, which I've now put a ceiling on and a little border all the way around the outside and all that kind of stuff. I've still got to do stuff on this side, but that might be something we do today. It looks better. It looks better. It sounds cooler. It feels more spaceshipy. It feels more like a teleporter pad, a teleporter room in this teleporter chamber. But, and I say big buts, but I cannot lie. You can't teleport anymore because it tells me down here in the chat, not enough Dew of the Void to teleport. And this now has a Dew of the Void thing that's got to go in here, which is super, super awesome. Yeah, awesome. Just what I wanted. Just really what I wanted. And the Dew of the Void is quite a complicated little recipe, really. And here we go, look. Dew of the Void. In a vat, I need to put nutrient distillation with grains of piezoality, grains of the end, makes Dew of the Void. Okay? With a little bit of RF as well. Well, the nutrient distillation we've already got running, so we're okay for this. This is fine. We've got plenty of this. The grains of piezoality, again, not too bad. We have to get a pulsating crystal and grind it down in a sag mill to get the grains of piezoality. And that is simply a diamond surrounded by pulsating iron, which is iron and ender pearls put together. Right? Not a problem. Not a problem. But the other one, grains of the end, right? Can I access it? Thank you. Is an ender crystal going through a sag mill. Makes grains of the end. An ender crystal, quite a bit more, really, right? Quite a bit more, because this is vibrant crystal and a soul vial with an Enderman in, 100,000 RF and 4 enchantment levels, so four experience levels, gives us the ender crystal. The vibrant crystal is emerald surrounded by vibrant alloy. Vibrant alloy is, of course, energetic plus ender pearl. Energetic alloy is redstone, gold, and glowstone. All in all, I don't know how I could possibly maintain the supply of fuel for this dialing device because of this Dew of the Void. But we're going to give it a go today anyway. We're going to do it anyway. We're going to have a go anyway. I would like to find a quick way onto the roof, though. This is currently the chamber, and I would like to set up some kind of automation system to automatically create Dew of the Void. I've got these 2 corner pieces around here that I can probably make enough space in this sort of area to be able to put in an input and an output chest or something like that. Anyway, let's go down the bottom there. Let's take those 2 out. Okay. So, we're going to have an input and an output chest. This one at the minute is just all the different pieces of paper. This one at the minute is nothing. So let's put all of this stuff over there. I'm going to start by just throwing all this in there. Also, this from Ender.io in an update. First of all, it didn't use any paper at all. It just produced these printouts. Now, it needs paper, which is awesome. So the mod is getting regularly updated, which is cool. I like. That's good. But I build off one particular ideal of the design or of the mod, and then all of a sudden it's all changing again. Let's put that spaceship, spawn hub, and mining world. Job's a good one. Alright, so what I want is an input chest, and kind of I want to make this Dew stuff in here. So whether I put it in the corner or whether I put it down the facing of. I think maybe I can do it like this. Have those two parts there sorting it out. And boom. There we go. So maybe more like that. Have an input and an output for things in here. And I want to directly feed into the dialing device, I believe, to be able to put that Dew of the Void in there directly. So I can do all that from outside here. I can do all that. Can I get outside here? Yeah, I can. Good. Here is the nutrient distillation, the nutrient distillation feed. So I can easily bring that over here. I've got power over on this side, so I can easily bring that over here. I can just lay some cables along this little route here, bring some power around, and also take the Dew down and into this section and underneath there where it goes to the dialing device. So I've got all that sorted. I've got all that covered. I still haven't made enough capacitor banks for these. I've got to fill that out with capacitor banks to keep it full and stocked of energy for teleporting in and out. But I can bring an input chest and have a product placement there, and then an output chest for things that I no longer need. Maybe a production area around here. We'll see what we can get up to. So first couple of things that we're going to need, I've got over here. I've got all this stuff over here. So I'm going to make a little bit of it over here, I think, and then move it all over there. I mean, I need to create a soul binder. I'm not going to be able to move the soul binder and automate it because I can't feed the experience into it, can I? I suppose there's a way of moving experience in Ender.io, but I don't really want to have to give it experience. I may as well come over here and use this to make the grains of the end, or the ender crystals in here, and then put the ender crystals in over there. So really, the ender crystals and the pulsating crystals will just go into a sag mill over there with some flint and be processed down into the grains, and then join a vat and get put together in a vat. So I'm going to need to make a few bits and pieces, sag mill, a vat, and a modular storage for it as well. So it can be its own self-contained system. And now to grab some Endermen. Let's see, can I grab them like this? Have I got to have them individually grabbed? No, I can grab them like this. That's okay then. Just needed to be standing maybe, or not have hostile Endermen. Non-hostile? No. No, I can get any of them. That's okay then. So I can get any Enderman I want. Come here. Come here, Mr. Enderman. And 3 more. I'm going to make 10 to start off with, just to have a nice little supply and see how fast it runs out through teleporting backwards and forwards. And Relic Gaming joined. Hi. How you doing? Alright, so that's that bit done. Now I've got some other processing underway. Let's just go and have a... Let's just hit the wall and float around. This zeroed gravity stuff, man, it gets me every time. It takes so much practice to do 0G. 0G. So what I've done is I've set up a storage here, which is storage for whatever stuff I need for teleporting. And then I'm going to put the 2 different types of crystals in there. So I'm going to manufacture the crystals and put them in the drawers, and then drag them into the sag mill and then put them into the vat. That's my plan. Right? That's my plan. So first up, the end of Minima Base are going to be very annoying. That's first up. But what do we got over here? I've got plenty of vibrant alloy and pulsating iron for that lot. Let's throw... no, actually, I need all that in here. So for those, I need the vibrant crystals. Vibrant crystals for this side of things is that. So I'm going to need to make 10 of these. I can make 1 right now because I haven't got enough of these yet. So let's do some of this stuff. Because the only reason you use this vibrant alloy is for making this kind of nugget stuff anyway. And I can always turn the nuggets back again if I want. So let's make the full 10 now. There we go, that's 10 of those. So now I'm going to need experience to make this work. I'm going to put that in there. I can only put them in one at a time, seriously. And 4 experience. Okay, so not enough XP. So I'm going to need to go and grab a load of XP from somewhere. I'm not sure that I've got any XP orbs currently kicking around. I've got this solid XP. That's a good start, I suppose. But otherwise, I'm going to need to do some trips backwards and forwards between spawn and home to get all the experience necessary to do all of this business. Hey, Mr. Enderman, get out of my life. I don't really want to use the durability up on the thing that I've got on the charm, but, well, I suppose they're not going to attack me. They're just going to be very annoying in the background, and I don't want the very annoying in the background, Mr. Enderman. I also get a bit of XP for it, which is the thing that I'm currently after, so, well, may as well. Right. 4 levels. Ah, this should be easy. I should have enough on me, really, shouldn't I? So, yeah, I'm going to get on with just making 10 of these. To make 10 of the vibrant crystals. That's the first thing. And then also we're going to need to get the other one sorted, which is that pulsating, which we're going to need like 10 of them as well. I think I can easily craft 10 of those. Possibly, maybe, could be. I just need to make some more of this pulsating iron. That's it, I can do that. And all in all, it's just another little bit of crafting to get a load of these bits and pieces together in order to make 10 of each crystal to begin with. 9, 10, bada bing, there we go, awesome. Okay, and then this one doesn't take long to do, but is just annoying, isn't it? How it's got to be done. So there's that, and then there's a crystal. The pulsating crystal? That's not the one. Why? Where did they all go? Did I put them all in there? I put them all in there. Vibrant crystals, I put them all in there. Okay, so I got it. I got it. Don't moan. I've got it. I've just got to sit here and do all of these right now. And I'll be back in the mo. Okay, so now the production is done. Well, at least that bit's done. So ender crystals can go in there, and pulsating crystals can go in there. I will give it a little tap with my draw key. Boom, there we go, and that'll lock that in place. Okay, so now I gotta connect up power to these machines and item conduits to those drawers, which shouldn't be too hard. Like I say, I think I've got it all sort of figured out where things are gonna go. Energy conduits can be standard ones. I will probably put that in here, and I'm going to have to put the fluid coming this way as well soon enough. And also finish off the capacitor banks, I suppose. So let's go down here, and then we can go down to there, and into there. There we go. So now we've got power running in that direction. Now, if this is where the bank's going to be, then this is going to come out straight to connect to the capacitors that will be here. But for right now, I need to bring it round to these guys over here. And I guess that should be an in-out. Yes, it is. Okay. And that capacitor bank should start delivering power over here. And can I get out? Yes, I can. And I guess that's filled up already, is it? No, but it is filling up nice and steady. And that is also filling up nice and steady. Okay, so we've got the power going. I will sort out my power supply in that corner a little bit better though. And then we want to put items coming in and out of this section. So, do I want it going into here? Don't know if I want it going into there. I'm going to have this on though. And it's going to extract stuff out of there and basically just bring it straight around here. So can I just put this on the side here like this and just go straight into the sag mill? Because it's going straight into the sag mill, isn't it? Yep. And then we can have that on item insert. And this can be extract. So will it just put the items in the right slots? Yes, it will get rid of those. And then if we put these going down, auto eject down, like so, pull, push. There we go. Can push them out into there. Yeah, and it'll just put them on the right side. That's good. Okay. So I can see at a glance how many grains I've still got and all that kind of stuff. Then we just need to bring the fluid over this way. Now, I guess I'm going to have to bring it in from above, because that makes much more sense to my mind to be able to walk under the pipes, or at least under the cables. Or conduits. Walk under conduits. I got to remember to say conduits, otherwise you moan, don't you? Pipes and conducts and all the other things, they don't mean anything to you. Let's go there. Okay, so now that flows across there nicely. Good, good. And then we go down into that. One there, one there, one there, one there, and then give it a quick tap. Tap on that. Boom. There we go. So now, should it be working? Should it be working? Let's see. Can I get into it? It's just there. No, that's a sag mill. Let's get into it just there. Well, it is bringing nutrient distillation in, and it does have those two there ready, so I presume it's just going to take a little bit more time of pumping the nutrient distillation into there. And that... I don't think there's any way of me speeding this up. It's just moving through these pipes, or conduits, as best as possible. So, I think I've just got to leave that to run. Leave the power to come in, leave that to run that way. We should be okay. Everything seems to be moving very, very slowly. This power is minus 20. But that is potential. No, why isn't that only using 20 RF? Why is it only moving 20 RF per tick? What's the deal with that? Is that all I'm using? Max 20 RF per tick. It can take 20 RF per tick max. Okay. So it's only taking 20 RF per tick max. And when this nutrient distillation is sorted, then it's all good. Do I have to set this up to receive things? Like pull? Pull. Aha! Pull in made the input of that go in faster. Yes, okay. So pulling in makes it go faster. The cables on the conduits on their own don't make it go too fast. And then once it gets to a certain place, is it going to just work? I don't know. But those crystals will automatically get ground down and put into there. So at least that bit's working. Now, should we go inside and just check it out from the inside? Because I'm sick of looking at the back end of it, pipe work. We get some effects as it starts working. Yeah, it does start working. It's making. This is a progress 56%. It's starting to make. It's putting it all together. It's making it start. But I don't really know how much this is actually going to use. So I'm going to take out the rest of the grains. 96, 99, 100. There we go. I'll take out one side, leaving one bucket of Dew of the Void in there. Right. Now, that one bucket of Dew of the Void I've got to bring across here somewhere. 15 of these fluid conduits is probably not enough. So I'm going to make some more fluid conduits and then send that off. I actually... I need to get some at spawn as well. So I also need the dimensional transceiver. I set up a dimensional transceiver a while ago. It's not up here. I set it up at spawn, so it's probably going from the warehouse. So I really need to set that up, coming power from the teleporting system there, and the fluid from the teleporting system as well. So I'll quickly make a dimensional transceiver, as well as a load more fluid ducts. What do I need for this? Anything too much? An ender crystal. Hey, well, we're not to that. And then that is easy enough as well. Okay, I'll be back in a bit. Okay, nearly there, nearly there, nearly there. Just painting up a facade. Just painting up a facade. Yes, that's right. I realised that taking the liquid out of the vat requires me to have another fluid conduit coming in. So this is now extracting. Or at least it should be extracting. Okay, so it's already extracted that 1,000 buckets. 1,000, the one bucket, the 1,000 millibuckets. And then I've put a cover over that so that we can hide the cable and it all looks the same as it was supposed to. Okay, so there's that. I've still got the other 9 grains of the end in my inventory, but now this should have started receiving. No, it hasn't. No, it has not. Now, why is it not? Possibly because it's still in the cables. It's too far to travel. It's just a small amount going into these fluid ducts. And also it's got to come up first. So it's just in the back end there. Which is rather ridiculous as well. But still. Maybe I could teleport it over there. Yeah, that might be a better idea actually. If I get rid of this idea altogether and just have it down here, then I can have this going about there. No, I did not want the fluid ducts to connect. Dang it. Okay, that didn't work then. I'll maybe have it about here then. Right, okay. And then those can be insert. So we got power going in and the fluid going in. This is the wrong fluid though. Dang it. Man. Okay, so this... I'm going to have to make another one of these dimensional transceivers so that I can add the liquid going into the teleporter here. Well, the teleporter pad. I was planning on putting it all in like that, but of course that's not going to work either, is it? So I need to have this coming up this way still. Oh, but then it's still too low. Dang it. I'll take the power to it. I'll do it that way. I'll bring it down here. I'll take this. I'm going to break it. I'm going to break it. And I need to go down here, I guess. So that it's going into there. And that's insert. Okay, and then if I put the power going in as well, then that will recharge any teleporter pads that I have in the future as well. So it'll come down and teleport into there as well. And then this dimensional transceiver can be set. It's got a local buffer at the minute, so I'm going to have to clear that out. But it can be set to receive or send power. So we'll have this on TP power. TP power. I'll make that a private channel and add TP power. So then the TP power will be send. Yeah. And then with the liquid, we will be TP due. And they'll lock that and add that as a channel and put that as send. So that's now sending out the dew and the power from there to wherever else it needs to go in the world. And to be honest, I don't know if that's going to be just enough. I would like not to have nutrient distillant in there. I'd like to not have any nutrient distillant in there. Maybe I need to put a tank on it first. Let's see if I've got enough to make another one of these tanks. I think so, yes. I will make another one of those dimensional things a bit later on, but let's just make another tank, a dark tank, one of these tanks, fluid tanks, because I've already got all the equipment in there because I'm making some earlier. And then I can put the nutrient solution from it in here. Can I get it over? No, I can't get over because I put a lid on this. I'm frustrating myself with all these little things that I've got to keep doing. Right, and then come down here, place it on there, and have this so that it's pulling from there. Pull. Okay, so is it getting anything? Does this need to be input output for a bit? For liquids, we can have that send and receive. No, don't want to press E. On that to start taking anything out of it that's in it. Should start taking this dew, surely. That should be a start. Okay, so let's go. It's going to go pull and push. It's going to pull from that side and push out into that side. But that is not going to work for liquid, is it? I need to pull the liquid out. But there aren't any other options for liquids. There aren't any other options for liquids. The configuration of this is not going to work for me, is it? Okay, maybe I need to pull it out liquid-wise. It feels like it's already got send-receive buffer full, you see. But that could just be power. Maybe it hasn't taken any fluid because it hasn't got anything to put it into right now. That's not doing anything, is it? So let's see, can I extract from there? Yeah. I hate this. This is a new thing from JEI. Doesn't interact very well with that. Extract. Okay, there's nothing in there then. That's good. Okay, I'm quite pleased about that then. Okay, so now it's going in there. The nutrient, the dew is going in. That's good. So now if I put some more in here, let's just top it up a little bit so it can make a few more while we're around. Let's put a total of 4 in. So we'll take a total of 4 buckets worth. Oh, that's going to be a bad thing because I'll fill in the cables as well, fill in the pipes. The conduits, should I say. I'm filling the conduits as well. So it's not going to be an accurate test, is it? Oh well. And then let's teleport over to spawn and go and check out the spawn hub. So, the beauty of spawn. Let's go and have a look. Let's see if this is actually working or not now. Because nobody can get to my base. Non-Sanity wanted to try and find some cherry trees from Agricultural Revolution the other day and could not because, well, because of things like this was not working. Fluid stored, dew of the void. Awesome, it's working. So if we look down here, there is one dimensional transceiver down here. Currently regaining some extra power, which is good. I've got it so that it's coming in from the teleporter power, but I should also add on my other power to fill it up a bit faster. So yeah, fills up faster, and therefore my capacitor banks back at home will fill up faster if I've got both powers coming to it. The teleporter power is just kind of like a backup. That's where it should be coming from, but this one hasn't got any other uses, so I may as well have that coming in as well. And the fluid, it's coming in with the dew. Okay, that's good. Working. Worth it. Awesome. And no. No. Not there. Thank you. So this is now full of dew of the void and full of power and should work as the Nemsun beam me up once again and take me back to the spaceship. Looks like it has. There's my familiar red beam to the sky, and here we are, back here. Awesome. And there we go. All working, all functioning, all the time. There, I've fixed it. And now I've just got to keep an eye on how much of this dew of the void is in the tank at the time. Because I don't know how much it uses. See, it says in here that it's got an internal tank of half a bucket. It's got half a bucket internal tank. But I don't necessarily know if it uses half a bucket because I've got so much stock piled in here. But I'll keep an eye on it, and I'll keep an idea of how much it's actually using and all that kind of stuff. And I'll see you in the next episode. That is it for me today, folks. Thank you very, very much for watching. I will see you in the next episode where hopefully I'll be doing a little bit more design work around the spaceship. So if you're into your chisel and bits and building and have some ideas, then I will see you in the next episode, and you'll be able to leave a load of comments down below of things that you think look awesome. In fact, if you want to make a head start and you've watched all the way to the end of this episode, leave down below in the comments ideas for blocks and things that would be purely decorative in a spaceship. And some functioning ones would be nice as well. But purely decorative is fine. And I'll be figuring out the rest of it in my next session playing Avant 3. I think my next play session needs to be a big, long play session with a short recording session in between somewhere to show you what progress. But until then, thank you very, very much for watching once again. You are awesome. I have been great. Thank you very much, and goodbye.